What went wrong? Just taking a loss, but we'll get it right. Probably in the ninth. From the ninth, I couldn't see in the ninth round. Couldn't see anything really. Like, my eye was shut. But it was a good experience because, like, in adversity, you just got to learn to control yourself, stay on top of things. So when I couldn't see anything, it's the first time it's happened in a fight, so I was thinking, all right, cool, this is the first time my eyes closed up in a fight, I can't see nothing. Like, I'm looking at a one eye kind of thing. I'm not going to go home tonight and be crying about it, because this is war. It's a long process. Like, this isn't just like one fight and then I'm done. I've got an opportunity to go back to the drawing board, so I can't go back and sulk. That's wasting time. I'm going back to look at ways I can improve straight away. I've already been watching the fight and figuring out, oh, I could have done that better already, in my mind anyway. So yeah, I'm not too bothered. But what I'm bothered about is how much better I can get. That's where I'm putting my energy. I'm not putting my energy into sulking. I'm putting my energy into ways I can improve.
Those are the words of Anthony Joshua, as you heard him say that he couldn't see anything past the ninth round. People wondered, where was his killer instinct? Where was the aggression? Why didn't he throw more punches? And he couldn't see it. I wanted to address that. And I think that the overall lessons that you have in certain fights, especially with Anthony Joshua, we had him getting hurt with Ruiz, yeah. That affected him a great deal. He never really healed or recuperated or whatnot, bounced back like he's supposed to. I mean, he gave up an effort, I guess, as well as he could in that fight. In this fight, okay, his eyes were swollen. He was getting hit with punches that normally he didn't get, or pretty much never got hit with. And his eyes were swollen. And he said kind of one eye like thing. Okay, that's adversity, as he talked about. Well, these are the things that we're going to have to see with Anthony Joshua if he ever overcame them. This was a different type of loss. So people compare those two losses together because he has two losses now. Same as Lennox Lewis, same as Dillian White, same as a lot of fighters. We won't know if he improved or not in those areas that he had adversity with. We won't know that, because the only thing that changed between rounds 1 through 9 and rounds 9 through 12, the only thing is changed is he fought less. You know, the only person I seen that was bothering him, messing with his eye, was Usyk, because Usyk had a bad cut right there. You know, thin skin, go figure. You know, he was busted up too. I didn't really notice he had problems with his eye. Yeah, it was swollen. You know, maybe if anything, I've had swollen eyes from fighting, and I've noticed if anything, you would have double vision. Now, if he would have said that, then I could have related with him. Like, okay, yeah, I've had that before. Somebody hits you and it messes up, you know, your vision a bit, because you kind of see double vision or whatnot. Based on where you get hit, it might mess with some nerves in your eye or whatever, but I couldn't see in one eye kind of thing, you know. I didn't witness that, but of course I wasn't him. You know, I mean, I didn't see him dealing with his eyes. Usyk was, though, because you notice when Joshua would land one of those meaningful punches and get the crowd kind of behind him, you know, you'd see Usyk kind of, you know, mess with his eyes a bit. But I didn't see that in Joshua, you know. But I did like how he explained it. This is war. You know, you got now 2 losses. You're knee deep in the fight game. You're fighting everybody from the Diddley Joe to damned if I know it. There's no one that's not coming through your weight. There's no one that you're ducking. There's no one that's, you know, that you should avoid or any of that. Okay, for any reason. This is not the Floyd Mayweather era anymore. That's over with the zeros and the O's. Okay, and if Wilder knocks out Tyson Fury, okay, we can get rid of all that bullshit and all that Mayweather comparison right from jump. Okay, because you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. And I like how he had it, like, hey, I'm going right back in there. The same thing he did with Andy Ruiz. This shouldn't discourage Anthony Joshua in terms of, hey, I took a loss, because what was the experience that he experienced? He took a loss. He went right back into training camp. He got those belts back. Boom. Right? So that should be his main frame and something to look up to, some encouraging factors when thinking about him taking a loss. Hey, I have this opportunity again. My people, my handlers have made it possible in the contract for a rematch. Let's get it on. Let's see if I can improve. It's a good positive thing. You know what I mean? You have to look at Anthony Joshua, though, like this. You never know what you're going to get when you get him, but he's always better in rematches as of now, because this is only his second rematch. But he's not one of those timid, weak guys that didn't come out for press conferences and make tons of excuses. Even though I couldn't see past the 9 rounds, that sounds like an excuse to me, because it's like I didn't see and witness him having any problems, but I'm not him. Okay, so that's something with his body. Okay, now not blaming this person or that person or this person behind here and all that. That's not the case. So at least you know he's still having a fighting spirit, which is good. It's a very good thing, because we know he's looking forward to making improvements, and we want to see one hell of a fight to come. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua stating that he couldn't see anything past the 9th round. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.